It's a 2-on-1. Jeremy Howe's got to beat two. No one looked after Membry. Almost gloved it as well. Moore knocks it to Higgins. It was out of bounds, I reckon. Gee, I thought it was out of bounds. Long kick is a goal. I thought he was out. Umpire said play on it. It's a goal.
Great crumb. Oh, BT, we had a pretty good angle up here. That did look like it may have been out of bounds. The umpire in a perfect spot.
What is it about that pocket and Collingwood fans? They won't forget 1979. I don't think they'll forget 2024 either.
Have a look at the celebration. Arms out. Yes, that is my fourth.
They need to be clean and tidy. Essendon, McInerney soccer. Did it take a hand or did it take a back heel from Amati?
Well, the Swans just surging the ball forward, creating opportunities, and then just have a look at this back heel from Amati right on the goal line. Oh, what skill.
That is magical. The Socceroos were playing in Sydney against Lebanon a few nights ago. And that would have been right at home. A long period of time. It's been a highly spirited performance. Rankin looking to bring a little more joy, a little more cheer, a little more excitement, a little more polish to put the most perfect full stop on the night. What a goal.
That was the way he's just thought his way through it as well. He had Rochelle running shotgun, decided not to use him, just putting some doubt in, and as soon as he got past that Houston tackle, numbers out everywhere. Tex had gone selflessly to the fat side, drawing his opponent out, the vacant goal square. Not the first time we've seen the number 23 light up a big game.
Back with a flight, Penny's had a superb night. Petrarca pulls the trigger into the pocket. Fritsch won't get there, will he? It stays in for Bailey Fritsch. A dribbling kick, it has gone through! Bailey Fritsch has pulled one out of the sky.
Just terrific play by Petty there, just to get a fingertip to allow the ball to stay in their forward half, and then just watch this from Fritsch on the outside of the footy. Just dribbles it perfectly. You have to weight it perfectly there. Fantastic from him.
Towards the pocket. A fist from Miller. English deft tap. Treloar. Treloar. Treloar! What a finish from Adam Treloar. I don't think he can believe it.
Lovely little deft tap. Throws it on the boot. Not sure whether the intention was to try and screw it back top of square, but he's happy with it.
Up it goes. Clearance so important here. Who's going to get it? Butters will get it. Hoists it high inside the 50. They need a mark. Finlayson's there. D'Ambrosio roved it. Serious pressure on. Amon's tackled. Socket by Jones. He brings the house down. And he brings Port Adelaide back from the clouds to claim the most extraordinary win.
2 seconds left in the game. Here's the replay of what you've just witnessed. From 41 points down to 1 point in front.
That's the other stat Granville gets. They're just hunting better right now.
DJ still rolling as Harley Reid gets to work and powering away with a couple of bounces. Harley Reid on full show. Unbelievable! What a star on the rise. Harley Reid out of the centre with power and confidence. Burning off Petrarca, who he had photos with as a kid, and smashes it through the goals and brings a smile even to his coach.
What about the look over the shoulder here from Harley Reid? He saw who was chasing him.
Merritt put his head over it. Just collected there by Ryan. Inadvertently with the knee. McAuliffe. Martin. From the angle. Oh yes!
See Martin in at the stoppage. It reads the play really well. Trademark Martin shrugging a tackle. Getting the 1-2. He can sniff a goal right there. This is what he's been doing over his whole career. Outstanding goal.
That's a spectacular finish, isn't it?
A paddle. Papley again knows Geelong players are sweating. Didn't take possession. Wicks did. Myers, you saw the instant kick into the pocket. Bypassed Hawkins, not Stengel. Anything possible with Tyson Stengel. It's not school holidays, but this is a clinic.
They're not allowing the Swans to function at the moment. Just a surge kick forward. And look at Stengel. He just reacts first. He says, that's my ball. And of course we know the skill level of this guy. He's a freak. But just the courage to move first and take control of the destiny of this football game. Terrific start from the Cats.
They're outnumbering at the source.
They're hunting him. He thumps at goal square. Bontempelli kept his feet. He got through to beat the Bont. Surely not. Surely not. How good is the Bont? The best of the best.
Need the whole team there.
That's unbelievable. So to mark, first of all, to halve the contest, then refuse to give up the ground ball, and then kick the goal. I know straight up after this we're going to celebrate another modern great in Dusty, but right now just enjoy the fact that you're watching one of his peers and contemporaries do his stuff at the highest level.
Couldn't quite. Josh Dacos can. Brother can. Nick, casual. Oh, delightful. To Crisp for the 1-2. All part of the plan. Oh, they're going to get Nick Dacos again here. He's got it back. Sidestep. Sizes them up. They're going to get nicked. They're going to get Dacos.
He's involved in 3 or 4 possessions in this play. But what I loved about it is they got the ball to the open side, Collingwood. They found where the space was. Some clever kicks. But those short kicks allow them to stay in the play. If they kick any of those long inside their own forward 50, well then Dacos, Degoe, Bobby Hill are out of that next particular play. That is a special, special goal.
Kicks towards centre half forward. Green doubles back. Scrubby kick. Hogan and Jones are there. Hogan wants to go it alone. Hogan gets through them. Hogan for goal. That is inspired football.
Oh, nice little move by Jesse Hogan. Fantastic finish. Just the pick-up and awareness to see that little gap. Not sure Ben Miller will love watching the replay of his tackling technique, but great play by Jesse Hogan.
Instead, Harvey Thomas just has to assess his options. In the end, just kicks a high ball. Hogan made a contest. Green had a little fumble. Might go back again. Oh, Toby again! That's party time at NG. That's his second ripper for the day, and that is the difference.
And you don't see blokes kick goals like this too often. So keep watching this very entertaining team called the Giants, because at the present time they've got one of the greats producing some unbelievable highlights.
Right, the tap and the follow. Gresham, the first to Merritt, right from the corner. Start to work its way back. That is an absolute miracle. Smacking goal from Zach Merritt.
It starts to come back on itself.
Goes back the other way on the way down.
If that makes sense. Yeah. So he's kicked the conventional sort of drop punt, and then it starts to lose momentum and then draws back to the goal square. If he meant it, he's a genius.
Boys, the Bombers skipper charged to the bench after kicking that goal of the year contender, and the bench turned him away. They said, get back out there.
Well, he's starting to get busy.
To the wing, Saad comes over the top. Hewitt's got to get it in really quickly towards the boundary line. 5 seconds. Mackay dribbles, bends. Oh, what a goal! Brilliance from Harry Mackay. Magic from the boundary line. And we are all tied up. 2-2 to 1-8. Saturday night footy.
Collins and Draper, what a battle this is. Collins wins it. Just mungs a high ball forward. McAndrew sets himself. Oh, McAndrew may kick after the siren to deliver a Gold Coast away victory and finish Essendon's season to a chorus
Hard to contain for Hollands. Motlop has better luck, but he gave it back into a nest of Hawks. Weddle. Oh, this is amazing! Absolutely amazing!
Too much of a heads up of what he's going to do. I don't know when he's told him that he can have a shot from the boundary on the paint from 50.
Was it last week or the week before he kicked a similar goal?
Yeah, he kicked one last week.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
He didn't even need to look. He just knew exactly where he
It
was.
was never missing either, was it? As soon as he hit that, you're like, well, that's home. But the pressure here, and it's referred pressure there from Motlop, just handballed it to a 1v3 in favour of Hawthorn. And high-fiving the crowd, yes.
Side bottom, they're starting to chain up. Starting to look a bit more like Collingwood. Noble gets it through. Schultz, and now an opportunity for Dacos. Breaking clear. The little maestro. Inside 50, inside 40, and closing it out. Jumping for joy. This is his home ground.
He's always been the most skillful player in the competition. Who knew he had wheels like this? Do you know how hard it is to be running as fast as you can possibly run and then balance yourself and kick it? And the finger went straight up in the air. That talks to his skill and how everything just stays in line irrespective of how hard he's going. So he's flat out, everything's in line. Ball's there, arms up. Craig McRae goes absolutely nuts and they're back in at the Pies.
Been too much from very early on in this one. Cripps
trying to do it all himself. And then a clever goal! How about that for your debut? Ashton Moyer with something spectacular.
Let's have a look where he starts from. So he's right in the goal square there. Patrick Cripps again, and then whoosh. That is clever. We heard Michael Voss talk about him saying he's classy, he's got a bit of X factor about him. Well, there it is on display.
That is an incredible goal.
Just instinct. And look at the blue players get around him.
What can they do here? Marshall to Burns. And Mark will do. And Mark will do it. Won't help here now. Sinclair, Jones, they keep it moving. Higgins step and bending back. It's a goal. Higgins has kicked the goal. He's got the goal. Carlton are out of the finals at the moment. 12 seconds left.
The most remarkable finish on goal, that is, but well done the Saints. Jones, his little give there, could have been forgiven for trying to jam it on the boot, get it going forward. But Higgins across the body.
Fremantle fans around the country are rejoicing. They are alive if this result stands. If Carlton cannot manufacture a miracle with 12 seconds on the clock.
Sweet goes down on his knees, and Stanley spirals it inside the 50. Henry and Bergman in a wrestle. Henry gets a hand pass out to Cameron Hart on the boundary. He could not possibly. Who can do that? Amazing goal.
Well, what a passage of play by the Cats, and Ollie Henry, a great play to bring it to ground, and Jeremy Cameron, I would love to say that that's a fluke, but I've just said it on so many occasions that he does that and eats it for breakfast.
Pounds it out of there. Iden, the last man in defence, Padley, brilliant. Huge. One of the footy that gets the 2-1. The Rolls-Royce Heaney, open goal square, scores level. Ridiculous. That was huge. Look at this. He's got Taylor and Iden. He gets it to ground. Not only does he do that, he wins it. And he gets it to the superstar.
Wow. Inside 3 minutes. The Swans last led at the 4-minute mark of the first term. They're not back in front yet, but they've drawn level with under 3 to play in the qualifying final. A steely fist pump from John Longmire as Isaac Heaney kicks his third and levels it up.
And bursts through the middle of the MCG from the bullseye. Kicks towards close. Cut mark. Lands in a balanced fashion. Soccers it out towards Myers. Myers will keep it in. He soccers towards goal. No way! How's about that for a finish?
The cross from the corner. And the cherry pick from Henry into the back of the net.
Dangerous small forwards, but just the heads-up play. No doubt just in the direction of goal, at goal, not knowing that Henry was there, but heads-up play all across the board.
Cameron's got it to Fletcher. He had multiple options. Lohman back to Hipwood. He's a left footer, remember. Gets back on that left now. Lines them up. It's coming back. How did he kick that from there? They are on fire. They are up by 35 points.
When Lohman gets the ball in there, you're probably thinking he's going to have a shot. He's been on fire the first half. Does the team things, give it back to Hipwood. And then Hipwood, I think, just throws up a Hail Mary. But as it come off, he liked the look of it. Went straight to the crowd. They're on a fair run here. Swannies need to slow the momentum, get the ball in hand.